It's okay. You know, because I ran up here.
What's up, Daniel? Yeah, after last night, everyone's just got.
I think my dad definitely would be crying. And this don't actually leave me crying. I don't want to spend my makeup.
To like the reception area for like the after part. There's some makeup in it, like there's a camera in it. There's just two there. Just okay. What am I just?
And I give up forever to touch you. I know that you feel somehow. You're the closest to heaven.
The celebration of life, the beginning of love.
I don't want to go home right now.
Cheers. You think they can say
Harry.
Cheers, lads.
All I can breathe is your life. Sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. don't think that they'd understand.
I got both.
Family and friends, we welcome you all here today, and on behalf of Annie and Harrison, I'd like to extend their thanks to you all for helping make today a truly memorable occasion for them both. Today, Annie and Harrison have chosen you, their family and friends, to be here today, to witness and celebrate this special and important time in their lives, where they proclaim their love for each other and their commitment to live together in union. Over the past 6.5 years, their love for each other has continually grown, culminating in today, a new beginning in the lives of Annie and Harrison, and where better to do so than here, in the presence of those of you who know them most, love them best, their family and friends. When I first met Annie and Harrison, I was immediately aware just how relaxed they were in each other's company, how they listen to each other, and how Harrison does exactly as he's told, but how they really do quietly support each other, and how they share an understanding and a strength which acknowledges each other's importance in their relationship. When I asked Harrison all the things that he loves about Annie, this is what he said, Annie. He said he still remembers how beautiful you looked when he first met you at Bridgewater State University. He is grateful for all the new things that he has experienced with you and how you have broadened his horizons travelling across Europe. He loves what a wonderful dog mom you are to Bo and Stella. He loves how patient and how accepting you are, despite his horrendous listening skills. He loves how passionate and determined you are, and he is so proud of you obtaining your master's degree amongst a sea of screaming 8th grade history middle schoolers. He loves how kind, intelligent, loving and selfless you are, and he knows how lucky he is to have you in his life, and he can't wait to continue on life's adventures loving you. I think that deserves a round of applause. When I asked Annie all the things that she loved about Harrison, this is what she said.
It's not a long list.
She loves how you put Annie, your friends, your family always above yourself. You are everybody's go-to person in a crisis. Your sister and Annie often joke that you'd be the best person to call from prison if you only had one call. She loves how you can make friends wherever you go, from strangers sitting next to you at dinner to retirees at Cape Cod. She loves how you're so accepting, in particular how you accept Annie's terrible driving abilities and allow her to be a passenger princess. She loves how relaxed you are, always ready to go with the flow, and how you've committed to undertaking many height exercises and excursions arranged by Annie to cure your fear of heights, and that you've done so with the minimal of tears and screaming. She loves how much you've grown over the past few years, going from not being able to put together IKEA furniture to helping Annie's dad Philip demolish a house. For Annie Harrison, you are the true definition of a partner. She loved how you took care of everything while she was juggling her exams and her work. Annie loves how you love her, and she can't wait to spend the rest of her life loving you. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful words from a beautiful couple. And so, Annie and Harrison, it's with the greatest love and gratitude that we all come here together today, in the sight of your family and friends, all here present, to celebrate your togetherness. So what is a joyful union? A joyful union is never being afraid to hold hands. It's remembering to say that I love you. It's never going to sleep angry, and it's at no time taking the other person for granted. And let your courtship not end with your honeymoon, but continue throughout all your years. Because your union will be a great journey of surprises, joys and miracles. And above all, remember that your love for each other will always prevail. What this ceremony does here today is bear witness and affirms the choice that you're making to begin a new life together from today. Because a marriage and a union is not an event, it's a journey. It's a path towards mutual enrichment. It's the give and take between two people, the mingling of two souls, never diminished, but always enhanced. And most of all, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter certainly won't mind. In the lighting of these unity candles, you've symbolised your lives as individuals and as a couple, and these two outer candles that you've now just lit represent your individual lives up to this moment. We also have a third candle here lighting as a remembrance candle, because on this special day, Annie and Harrison would like to remember those who can't be here today and who may have left this world, who aren't here physically but absolutely here in our hearts and in our minds. And on one last piece, in every family, whether it's an Irish family, American family, Mammies really help keep the show on the road. And the two ladies look fantastic, so please give them a huge round of applause. If I now please invite up Colleen Stack for our first poem today, please. Have you got it? Or do you want to do it?
Oh, yeah, sure. When the one whose hand you're holding is one who holds your heart, and the one whose eyes you gaze into gives you hopes and dreams their start. When the one you think of first and last is one who holds you tight, and the things you plan together make the whole world just seem right. When the whom you believe in puts their faith and trust in you, you've found the one and only love you'll share your life through.
Now, Annie and Harrison, this is where it gets serious. Annie and Harrison, you've known each other from first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. And from that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that were held in your car over a meal during those long walks. And all those conversations that began with I will, you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday, somehow and maybe. All these promises are the unspoken matters of your heart. The symbolic vows that you're now about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised, we hoped and we dreamed. Well, I meant absolutely every word. So I'd like you now just to look at one another for a moment. Remember this moment in time, because before this moment, you've been so many things to one another. You've been acquaintances, friends, companions, lovers, dance partners, even teachers, for you've learned so much from each other these past few years. And surely you're going to say a few words that'll take you across a new threshold in your life, because from today you'll be saying, this is my husband, this is my wife. And so Harrison, do you take Annie to have, to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish till death do you part?
I do.
And Annie, do you take Harrison to have and to hold from this day forth, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish till death do you part?
I do.
Can we have the rings, please? Let these rings be a sign that your love has substance as well as soul, present as well as a past, and despite the occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder and delight. And may these rings forever show the world that you are one. So Harrison, if you'd like to place Annie's ring on her finger. Excellent. Annie and Harrison, with these rings you are bound. Wear it as a sign of each other's love. Annie and Harrison have made special promises to each other. They've symbolised it by joining hands, declaring their commitment. Therefore, it is my absolute pleasure to be the first person to declare you as husband and wife. You may seal your commitment now with a kiss. When two people fall in love, they create great light, joy and glorious expectations. Remembering when it was exactly that you first fell in love, holding that thought, lighting your candles. Symbol of your inner light, lit by the eternal light, with the dedication to rekindle it again and again where necessary. And we know that it's the prayers of your beloved, that is the prayer of each of us here today, that you'll continually light these candles of love, so there'll always be light, joy, peace and harmony in your hearts and in your homes. If you could please invite up Annie's sister Emma and Harrison's sister Hayley for signing of the register, please.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, whenever there's me, I hope that there's you. Now, money is funny. It can make people odd. You forget to be happy and you live for your job. And fashion is a passion beset with a flaw. You can dress to excess, but you'll always need more. And a muscle-toned body may sound like a dream, but no body is better than chocolate ice cream. What I'm trying to say is that happiness grows, not through your wages or body or clothes, but in laughter and love and in sharing your life. in the arms of another as man and wife. So when you find someone who's weird just like you, who laughs when you're stupid and makes you laugh too, when you sit on the sofa not hiding your flaws, as imperfectly perfect as the hand that holds yours, when the fortune of kings or purse of a beggar won't change how it feels just being together, when a cuddle and a cuppa is all you need, well then you found something quite special indeed. Wherever we go, whatever we do, whenever there's me, I hope that there's you.
Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on Valentine's and romance in the movies. We begin to know that love is here and now, it's real and it's true, and it's the most important thing in our lives. For love is the creator of our favourite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Love is a promise that's always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, a seed that can flourish even in the most unlikely of places, and this radiance that never fades. This mysterious and magical joy is the greatest treasure of all, one known only by those who love. Spirit of love and life, out of this world two souls have found each other. Their destinies shall now be woven into one design and their joys shall never be known apart. Harrison and Annie, may your home be a place of happiness who all enter it, place for growing, place for sharing, a place for love. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude today's ceremony, if I could please ask you to be upstanding once more for Annie and Harrison.
Cheers, lads. Cheers to the go.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know me, my name is Emma. I'm one of the co-maids of honor today. My main role in Annie's life is being her annoying little sister. And after today, I can officially add Harry's annoying little sister to my resume. I would like to take the time to thank everyone who joined us to celebrate Annie and Harry today. I'm sure it was not easy crossing oceans to get here. I do want to give a special shout out to some of the special ones who couldn't travel here. Bo and Stella, Annie and Harry's children, and of course, Annie's most prized possession, Percy, her pink YSL bag. Writing this speech reminded me of my college days where I had to write speeches. The only difference is Harry didn't have the chance to write or proofread this one prior to presenting. Annie and I go way back. We only got the opportunity to live under the same roof together for 20 years. Annie doesn't know this, but she has always been one of my biggest role models and inspirations. Not only was she the first one in our family to earn 2 degrees, but she's also had great taste in clothes, friends, and knows how to throw a damn good party. Especially when Kate and Phil are out of the house. Sometimes sisters are forced to like each other because they are family. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful to not only call Annie my sister, but one of my best friends. It feels like yesterday we were playing with our dolls and fighting over who could sit in the front seat. Now she's my go-to person to ask for advice on life. Sorry, I have a few pages. I always knew Annie would get married to Harry. Well, a Harry. If you told 16-year-old Annie that her future husband was named Harry, she would have said, of course. She believed she was destined to be the future Mrs. Harry Styles. She was so convinced that growing up she had posters and not 1, but 2 life-size cardboard cutouts of Harry Styles plastered across her room. The first time Annie introduced Harry to the family was when Annie got her tonsils removed and could not speak. Annie was communicating with us through a whiteboard while Harry was chatting away about God knows what. As Annie looked like a chipmunk with her face all swollen, we knew at this moment that Harry was the one because it was the first time she ever let someone else get a word in. I don't want to be cheesy and say Annie and Harry are the perfect couple, but they are. This is not because Harry will deliver flowers or chocolates or because Annie will help Harry with his fashion sense, but because they are always there for each other. Annie will be the supportive wife at Harry's softball games, and Harry will be the supportive husband when Annie and I need a ride home from the bar at 2 a.m. Everyone has always asked me why I've never brought a boyfriend home to Phil or Kate, and it's because Annie and Harry have truly set the expectations for couples so high. I'm excited to see where married life will take them. I hope they encounter many new adventures in this new chapter of their life. Hopefully they will not end up too far because Harry comes in use when I run out of my stash of chocolate ice cream, and Annie's closet's my favorite place to shop when I need a good going out outfit. I know they will create wonderful memories, and hopefully one day they will be able to welcome, as Harry would say, little Annie and Harrys into this world. Sorry, I dropped it. Guys, only one more page. As I begin to wrap up this speech, I would like again to thank everyone for coming out tonight. It's been truly a pleasure. And I would like to add that this was not a paid sponsorship from Annie or Harry. Now, if you could join me in raising my glass to congratulate the newlyweds on their milestone. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness. Cheers. Okay, Josh, you're up.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for obviously being here, and thank you, Andy and Harry, for letting me speak on behalf of you. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Josh. I am one of Harry's best friends, and today I get to be his best man. I'm sorry. I am an alcoholic.
How do you follow up with that? Hey, you're good.
Pretty good.
You're good.
Pretty good.
You're good.
What he said is true. And it's an honor to be up here, speaking in front of everybody. Before I get started, though, I would like to say a few thank yous to the bridesmaids and the mothers as well, Kim and Kate. Everybody, you guys have been amazing today, and it's been an honor to be up here. Harry and I have been friends since middle school, growing up playing baseball together. That's where our friendship started, and we've really gotten close over the past couple of years. Growing up together, we really started to get close over the past 2 years when there were a lot of times you were really there for me, and that really means a lot to me. And I don't want to make it about me right now, but I know this is your day. That really means a lot, and I think I'm ruining the speech right now. I'm so sorry. Annie, it's been really nice to obviously meet you, and I think you light up a room every time you're in, and more so than that, you're very smart and you're charismatic and you bring out the best in Harry. Obviously, you help his sense of style, but you also help everything internally, and I think you bring the best out in Harry, which is one of my best friends. Again, I think I'm so sorry.
Hey, come here. Get up here. I'm so bad. You're good. All right, no, he's absolutely crushing it, but I truly want to say this has been an amazing, amazing time, and thank you to everyone who's come out here. It's a pain in the ass traveling this far, and I'm sorry to everyone, but truly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everyone for coming here. Kate's parents, oh, Jesus, I'm crushing it out too. Right. Annie's parents, Kate, Phil, my parents, this has been an amazing time, and let's cheers to have a good night. We got a live band that will do much better than me and Josh, so we'll go from there. Cheers up.
You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. Sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies, when everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am, yeah. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand me when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment, in each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love will find the one's deep. I pray that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I love you first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same precious kid that I knew? The one that I read all those fairy tales to, tucked in the bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I her. It was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she just smiled at me, I knew the love of the Father was me. I pray that she find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of the Father was me. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles on you. I love you first.
To my love and I climbed the mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered field, with the landslide walking down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can a child in my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing of the suntides? Can I handle the season of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time goes, children get older, I'm getting older too.
Oh, there we go.
Changing 'cause I've built my life around you. But time is older, children get older, I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. Oh, you climb the mountain, turn around. You can see my reflection, snow-covered hill, where the landslide down, down. And if you see my reflection in the snow, come on, here.
So obviously you follow me, you ready? Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Your turn. To make it better. Right, remember this bit? Give yourselves a round of applause. Could we also have a round of applause for Harry who took the initiative there? Possibly because he's married to the most beautiful woman in the world, so he's riding on the high at the minute. Do you know what I mean? He's enjoying the wave. Okay? Let's try a different one. Give me F sharp minor. You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache, and tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way, 'cause I want it that way. Big round of applause. Oh yeah, try another one. Yes sir, I can believe that I need a second song. I can believe. One person, give it up for this lady over here, Bert Pager. Listen. All right. I'm so impressed, lads. Big round of applause. Now, we have one last request from our beautiful bride, and we know that today is her day. I know Harry thinks it is, but there's a lot to learn. You know what I mean? She would like a photograph of everybody who came here today. Could I get you guys up the front here, please? Harry, Annie, come up the front. Now, stop when I tell you, and stop. Everybody get in behind them for a photograph. If everyone, what's your name? Claire? In the American style, as only Americans can do, give the biggest yeah! Yeah! Except you two, because brides do not possess armpits. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.